It's Halloween. We are having our own little spin on a Halloween classic, the underdog way. This is called Trick or Trick. We've got some skull candy, we've got an incredible special effects glasses, we've got an LCD drawing tab, and we have an incredible drone, okay? There is a lot to play for, and I'm now going to pass you over to our wonderful compere Nadine.
Ginger stem biscuits. They want to see as quickly as they can, and they don't make any mess. Next up we have salt and vinegar mealworms. Then we have a disgusting array of jelly beans, hot sriracha sauce, salted locusts, and English mustard hot. On your marks, get set, eat!
Thank you, I'm autistic. Please be patient, I have autism.
Come on, Harrison, let's get that. Come on, Harrison. Water. You chug that water. Come on. You won't need that water later on, will you? No, come on. You can drink most of that water on the first biscuit, maybe. Maybe you can't.
Come on, Harrison.
Come on, Harrison. What, Harrison? Come on. Come on, one mealworm.
How are you feeling, guys?
Luca first.
I'm having so many regrets in this moment, but whatever.
Are you feeling hungry?
Oh, the mealworm. And over to you. Okay, so we're here. Sorry, but that's Jeffy. We're going to turn him into a different kind of puppet. I'm DB Morgan, this is Underdog Crew TV. To my right, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nadine, I'm Bieber's mum.
Okay, and you are?
Bieber.
And Bieber. Okay, so Nadine, if you'd like to start just by choosing one of these info bites to start off with.
So, young people who engage in creative activities experience a reduction in feelings of stress or anxiety. 60% of young people surveyed reported an improved sense of confidence and well-being through creative expression.
Laughter, smiles, chatter. To me, it's just natter. I sit quietly on the side, trying to hold on to the thin shreds of my pride, and potato belly, four eyes, ugly. They yell insults at me smugly. My mum asks what happened to you. Nothing, I mutter, trying not to stutter.
I'm Jake Fowles, and I'm part of the Underdog Crew. I'm the lead music producer and sound recordist, and I'm working on The Slip with Dom Morgan, and I'm very proud to be working alongside him. When I first joined Underdog Crew, on day one, I was quite nervous. I didn't really know what to say or do. I wasn't sure of my place here, and I felt anxious. I felt like I was sort of not really I didn't really feel like I was part of it, and it took me a while to get used to being here. But over time, I was given more opportunities, and it became clear to me that this is where I'm meant to be.
Bieber was literally crying in the car park and didn't want to go in at all because she was so full of anxiety, which I find really irritating because she's been doing clubs and stuff since she was a dot, so I don't know why she would feel like that. I think it's because she was feeling that there's going to be older kids there and she's not necessarily used to mixing with people that are older than herself. But she was really nervous. I literally had to drag her in from the car park, but you know what? We had a great night.
Put the frog down, Harrison! What is that? Oh, just as I thought. My office!
I just had like a roller coaster of like how I was feeling. I was excited because it was a new experience and excited to work with new people because I knew I would get loads of opportunities. But I was just sad because I don't know why, it was just weird. But at the end of the night, I just felt really welcomed because
You came home with a prize, didn't you?
Yeah.
For one of the little, I don't know, little workshop activities you did. You came home with a prize that was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can see he's dropped a mealworm. Harrison,
Come on, Harrison.
Got a third of a biscuit to go.
Come on, Harrison.
This is the toughest challenge. There we go. Until you hit the flake. And if you haven't got any water left, that chocolate is going to really clog up your mouth. And trust me, you'll need to line with the water for the mustard.
Come on, Harrison.
He's done his biscuits. He's now on to the mealworms.
Come on,
Harrison, can you chug the mealworms in one? If you take the mealworms in one, you're done.
Come on, Joe!
Go on, Harrison.
Harrison.
Joe's just done the sick jelly beans.
No one's gagging yet.
This is good.
Hey! Done them all together.
Mealworms, okay.
Now on to the jelly beans.
Joe! Oh, let's get in Joe's face. Let's see what's going on here. Joe's lost on the jelly beans. Hot English mustard, the last challenge.
I put this in my mouth, I've got a whole cup of water there.
Okay.
I'm not bothered by the time, honestly, I won't lie.
Drink.
No, let's see. Look at that.
I'd rather not throw
Have you
up.
just done that?
Hardcore.
Let's give Jake a round of applause, guys. He hardly touched his
I make this
water.
as slow as possible now, by the way.
We are still going with slow and steady wins the race, Luca.
So you got like right up in my face.
Where are you up to now?
Beans
The jelly beans.
tonight.
Okay.
Why is it?
It's all. What are you tasting now?
I don't know, but it's fizzy.
Okay. Maybe that's the fart
yeah,
one.
I've got a few of my young carers who we've managed to get involved in this project, and it's been sort of a dream to watch, you know, what it's doing for them and how they're progressing and what a difference it's making to their lives, really.
Now, obviously, this Underdog Crew TV episode special is a bit of a bolt on because we had BBC Look East come down, didn't we, the other day?
We did.
Totally threw me out of my comfort zone because we built this lovely bubble and the Beeb come down, and it was actually really cool, and they got to interview different people and parents and some of our teenage members as well. And it kind of makes me think, oh my God, we're kind of like we're going up in profile, and they were asking me a lot of questions about kind of like how I do it or what do I do, and I kind of don't really know.
Okay.
It's you know my thing.
Do you want me to tell you what I think?
Yeah, please.
Right.
Yeah.
What I've noticed especially is that there's no tokenism in terms of participation of young people. They are involved in everything. You know, it's not just like, you know, you show them what to do and you let them have a bit of a play, but then you guys as the experts do all the camera work, you know, all that thing. They're getting involved in everything. So they stick together and brainstorm about a particular character, you know, their background, characteristics, all the sort of the filming and stuff. They're involved in all of that. There's probably a million other things that you can point out that they actually get to have real involvement in, rather than just having a little bit of a go.
I think because obviously when the BBC came down, I think their real focus was their interest in the slip, which is our kind of reimagination of the Biker Grove, the DB way. The Underdog Crew as a whole, obviously, we as well as filmmaking, the music production. My wife does these amazing cooking workshops. Just last week they were making sausages. Luca, you were making sausages with us, weren't you? I wasn't making them. When you're not, were you eating them? No.
I ate them, make them then.
Who made the sausages?
Christian, I think.
Oh yeah, well, we made sausages. Yeah, and they all burst. It was awful, but they tasted amazing, and we learn and we move on. You know, and I think that even just something simple as making sausages, we've learned a really important life lesson that preparation, as much as you, I mean, Tyson said, everyone's got a plan till you get punched in the face, and life's going to punch you in the face.
Yep.
So we made these sausages to the best of our ability. We didn't rest them overnight. We had too much water. Every single one exploded, and then we ended up eating this really tasty, crumbly sausage meat. But we don't give up. We go again. We learn from it, and we move on. And I think that's a really good life lesson. Sometimes they're just gaming.
They love that as well, don't they?
What we do when we're gaming, socialising, teamwork, banter, talking through our things. And I think it's just common sense for me. It's kind of, even though, yes, I'm a trained youth worker, I'm not a psychologist. We've got the special Amanda and Natalie that come in here for that kind of thing as well if needed. For me, I've seen kind of like the best and the worst in the youth services so far. Somebody like yourself, total breath of fresh air. Don't mind when I say F or bugger. You know, I say there's like Big Brother. Do you remember that? Lee Francis? Hello, you're live on Big Brother. Please do not swear. Do not say F or B. No, okay.
Sorry.
So, what, for me, I think, from what I've found and what the kids I've spoken to, and I do say kids, and they forgive me for it because I'm old school, a lot of these institutions are like, oh no, you mustn't show weakness. Whereas I'm like, absolutely, I will show you my weakness. I will literally lay myself bare, and we all do, and we'll talk about our past experiences, how it broke us, how we're in the process of still trying to fix ourselves, or how we fixed ourselves. And that, I think, is where the power of healing is.
He's done it! On to the cricket! Do the cricket! On to the cricket! Yeah! Well played! And he's on to the siracha! No water! He's on the plate!
I don't need it.
And that means, in joint first place, we have Jake and Harrison.
This shiny ceramic ocarina. You are basically wicked. So well done, Luca. Oops, you can pick up. Thank you very much.
Love it.
Put it on. How does it show us how it works? Does it do anything? There's a button or something.
Yeah.
Ready?
Joe, if you'd like to do it, well done, Joe. If you'd like to exit stage left. And well done. And would you like to choose another prize? A crunchy and a chomp. We have an incredible drone. We have an incredible smartwatch. We have some awesome LED effect glasses from the future, or some really cool Skull Candy headphones. What would you like to pick for your main prize? Choose now, or you down another bowl of jelly beans.
Oh, bloody hell.
A bowl?
A watch.
Take your watch.
Wait.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you guys, because before he came here, he was, I'm gonna cry, sorry. He was withdrawn, he was angry with the world and anyone and everybody, and he had zero confidence or self-esteem. And since coming here, he's grown so much.
We do like to think
He's
that,
still.
don't we? No, sorry, God. I'm
He's
taking you
still-
out of it. So
No, it's fine.
lifting you up a little bit.
He's still the kid that I know and love, but he's becoming a young man, and that shows that confidence and that self-esteem really shows.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Okay, and go for it.
Okay, it's a pleasure to be here with Jamie Chambers again, star of many movies, One Blue Fury with Brad Pitt, and a real kind of trusted ambassador to the Underdog Crew. So first of all, I want to ask you, Jamie, about what is it about being part of the Underdog Crew that kind of appealed to you the most?
So getting involved with Dom in the first place was a big part of this, and I've known the guy for almost 4 years now, which is quite incredible. But his passion and drive behind this project, but his wanting to be part of a creative element that gives back to the community is a huge part of why I got involved. And he actually, the thought of ambassadorship didn't actually cross his mind. It was sort of, I really wanted to be a part of this and sort of pushed to be involved, and sort of had to twist his arm a little bit. But it's a fantastic community idea, and also the concept of paying back and also giving people those opportunities that aren't normally available is a huge part of why I want to be involved.
Yes, and today I've been around a few people who've been involved in Underdog Crew now for a couple of years, and I've seen some amazing things happen. So what I've witnessed, you could probably agree as well, there's probably something special, probably I don't know, in the UK, maybe in the world, because you've worked with the best sort of the elite actors, but to bring it back to the community and help young people.
I think you have to, because you don't get elite without community, and that goes for any industry in any community in any part of the world. To start at, inverted commas, the grassroots level is a huge part of developing any sort of infrastructure or developing anything at a higher level, and you have to take it back to that foundation first. But in saying that, when you're working at a community level, you have to be able to involve the community, and that is a huge part of what Underdog are doing, because it is fully inclusive and diverse, which is fantastic across the board, and it also means that the opportunities become more plentiful based on that fact that you are including everyone.
And since you also came to the annual event last year where awards were given to Underdog Crew members, and what have you seen happen, develop since then that's keeping this momentum going?
I mean, momentum is the key word with that, because giving people not just the outlet and the opportunity, but also rewarding that enthusiasm, that motivation, and that willingness and drive to be involved. And it's too easy to, section's the wrong word, but to not allow people that opportunity and that outlet. And it's hugely important to not just offer that, but also incentivize and show that it is rewarding, and that goes for whether it be grassroots and community, but also when you move to an elite level as well. And the only way to do that is to actually show that we do appreciate, we do see what you're doing, and we do recognise and want to reward that.
And of course this new production, The Slip, which is all about teen mental health, which you're getting involved with as well as a character, and we're filming today. I mean, how much difference is that going to make? Because it's about young people, involving young people.
It's addressing a gap that I don't think any broadcasting or television show has really addressed, which is 13 to young adult. And that is, when I think about when I was growing up, when you had Biker Grove and shows like that, you got an element of that and you got an idea, but it didn't address the situations and the everyday things that people go through, and that's what The Slip is looking to address. And I can speak from first-hand experience when it comes to Dom's writing and the way that he addresses topics and situations, that it will be heartfelt and it will be to the point, it will be succinct, but it will be true to life. And as much as it is a drama, it's still going to be fundamentally based on real-life elements.
Of course, it focuses on the plight of young carers, which is a story not very well told. So again, what a great opportunity is it to highlight these incredibly inspiring people. It's huge, because young carers and carers as a whole is a facet of life that you are essentially thrown into. It's not necessarily something where you are even given a choice in that. I've spoken to a few of the young carers today, and the family members that they're caring for, and it gives them an outlet for how they're feeling, how they're dealing with those situations. And it is really important to highlight how they're doing that, and also the support that they need in their day-to-day lives as well, while they are supporting others.